We have our second blockbuster trade of the second wave in the NHL, as we have seen a trade between the Senators and the Predators. This time, it is some very high notable names that some of you may be shocked to see on the move. The Nashville Predators have acquired forward Michael Carcone in exchange for Zach Magwood. And yeah, I'm joking. This is a very minor trade. This is as minor as that Dmytro Timashov trade that we saw a week ago from the Red Wings and the Islanders, but this indeed is still an NHL trade, and it's something that went down. It's our second trade in what would be probably the start of the second wave. So let's go over this quickly. I know it doesn't really move the needle much, but hey, you know, it's a topic, it's a trade. Why not make a fourth video in the day? Very much cashing in on the Christmas ad rates. But Michael Carcone is a 24-year-old left-wing, right-wing player going over to the Nashville Predators system. He is a former Utica Comet, and I've actually been very familiar with watching Carcone as a member of that squad. He was traded over to the Toronto system for Josh Levo, I believe, then found his way over in Belleville with the Ottawa system. Now he's going over to Milwaukee. He's a nice, solid depth guy to play in your AHL squad. He'll probably boost up the Milwaukee Admirals pretty nicely. But on the other side, you have Zach Magwood coming back. He's a 22-year-old center, 5'10", 190 pounds. He is an undrafted, signed player who was playing over for Milwaukee's AHL squad a little bit, but he spent the majority of his time in the ECHL, where he was just under a point per game. This is a guy who played his career out in the OHL, who eventually signed on and played in the AHL, ECHL system in Nashville, Milwaukee, and Atlanta, but now he spent over in the Florida Everblade system a very nice season there. He'll probably go over to the Belleville Senators system for next season, play over there in Ottawa, and maybe be a part of a taxi squad. Who knows? He's just a guy to come over here and try to prove himself, at least, at the next level of AHL play. But I saw a lot of people on the Ottawa Senators subreddit talking about how this is a Eugene Melnyk trade, because Magwood's a guy who just recently got paid a salary bonus by the Nashville Predators, so that is a smaller amount of money out of the Ottawa Senators' pockets by having this guy on their roster. So who knows how exactly the implications are behind this trade, but at the end of the day, you know, this is just a trade between two guys who are AHL, ECHL caliber guys. If any of these guys become NHLers, I would honestly be pretty surprised, but Magwood is probably the guy who I have a little bit more faith in because he is a little bit younger, he does have a little bit more development time, and his most recent season saw him actually do pretty well. 2 points, 4 games with the AHL's Milwaukee Admirals, and just under a point per game in the ECHL, proving that he really doesn't belong in that league because he's just too good. As for Carcone, though, 27 points, 59 games, just under half a point a game over there as well. He'll probably mesh in nicely with the Admirals, so who knows how exactly the Predators are going to use this guy, who is, as I said, a former Vancouver Canucks guy, so that's how I'm familiar with him. But that's our trade for today. It's small, but I hope it's the start of many, many, many more. Talk to me in the comments what you think about the Senators, the Predators, these guys, and the trade itself. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.